Okay, the third one we're going to talk about is roll the puncture. And what we're talking about here is a lot of times if you can create some confusion and the person is the low or the middle person, if you can roll over the top of that, it's one of the best ways to puncture the middle. So this is a concept we really like to use against the 2-3 zone, is if you can either buffalo that person, screen that person, stretch that person, you can always roll somebody from the opposite side over the top of that and create either driving opportunities or just a puncture for a shot or a puncture to go high-low, but you're gonna be able to create punctures if you can double overload the middle. So that's what we mean by roll the puncture. Somebody's gonna go in there and they're gonna buffalo or hit somebody. We're gonna roll the top of that to make sure that we're puncturing the middle of the zone. I think you'll understand it a little bit better when you watch these clips right here. Let's take a look.
Here's Colvin, wide open seam.
Okay, roll the buffalo is one of my favorite ways to puncture the middle and create action at the rim. Typically we can get the threes we want against the zone. I think most people can just by good ball movement. But to be able to get inside and puncture and get attacks at the rim is usually the harder thing. And as you can see right here, if you remember the buffalo screen is when you just kind of dive on that middle man, particularly against a 2-3. You want to do this as much as possible. But as soon as you dive and you buffalo that middle player, anytime you roll over the top of it is usually a great opportunity to puncture the middle. As you can see right here, here's a buffalo, he rolls over the top of it, gets a great attack at the rim.
Here's Colvin, wide open seam.
Coaches, I keep seeing the same thing over and over. At every level of the game, coaches make 3 critical mistakes. As a result, they and their players suffer. I want to share those 3 mistakes with you along with what to do about it. Just click the link below this video to get your free copy. And when you do, we'll also send you our preseason team retreat, a plug-and-play resource that you can use with your team every year.
You need to get the ball on the glass up high. You have a much better chance of it going in.
Okay, really like this. This is off an inbounds play right here, and you can see them roll the buffalo with the inbound or so. They enter the ball right here, and they immediately buffalo the middle, and then they roll in over the top of that, and she gets a quick, easy 2 right here.
Of it going in. You need to get the ball on the glass up high. You have a much better chance of it going in.
These guys prove themselves before you commit to the double teams. Here's Sam Singer from the corner.
Here's a third really good example. They roll the buffalo to get the ball in the middle, but it doesn't always mean you get a shot there. But when they roll the buffalo, they get a great puncture of the middle and an easy kick out for a good 3 right here. It's really good action.
Guys prove themselves before you commit to the double teams. Here's Sam Singer from the corner.